Welcome to Y Rush Racing. Welcome to round 3 of the Hillbilly GP. Today, we're at Miller's Big 12 near Peace Valley, Missouri. And to find out more about the Hillbilly GP, go to www.hillbillygp.com. Alright, so here we are at the start. I am the, I believe, 5th row back. This is the PM race. And we're off. So yeah, there's 2 big bike races, the AM race, the PM race. And the AM race consists of the C racers, and the A and B and the pros all go in the PM race. And here we are. Oh, look at that, Charles. Welcome to the B classes. This is his 3rd race as a B guy. B vet guy, I should say. And his first hole shot. Well done, Charles. Way to get it done. Yeah, Charles, if you followed the Missouri Hare Scramble closely, you may know that he won the C vet class over the summer. And so he decided to take the step up, rightfully so, into the B vet class. And man, we're glad you're here, Charlie. All right, so a little about Miller's Big 12. This is the 2nd year we've raced on this property. Last year, if you went back and watched my video from last year, you're like, hey, what happened? What gives? Well, all I did then was the practice lap. I was super busy at the time and didn't have time to do a full production like this. And so you got a practice lap, and well, that was the first time really it's been ridden on. And then yeah, so this is number 2, and I mean this is a sweet piece of property. Takes the Hillbilly GP back to its roots. What does that mean? Well, it's not your cookie cutter race. It's a little more difficult, a little more challenging, really rocky, really rough. Some more challenging hill climbs, I would say, and just made for a fun day. Also, I want to thank everybody. I have surpassed 1,000 subscribers, so thank you to everybody that has subscribed. If you haven't subscribed, you can still subscribe if you want, and I would greatly appreciate it still. But yeah, so anyways, big goal of mine. All right, so I said one of the biggest differences between a B rider, a C rider, and a fast C rider is their mistakes. And I'm like, Charlie, all right, he got the whole shot. He's in the lead. He'll just make a mistake here, and I'll get in the lead where I want to be, right? Of course. And but no, the dude's like Mr. Consistent. Thank you. And thank you, guy, for letting us around. And yeah, I was starting to get frustrated. I'm like, man, Charlie, you're riding. I won't lie, Charlie's riding really well right now, and it was super frustrating for me because I wanted to be in the lead. No, he didn't leave any opportunities for me to pass or anything. So yeah, one thing I'm editing my videos and all that stuff, and man, I'm just thinking about back in when I started racing, back in 2015. Oh my God, this thing would be like just one huge crash reel, right? And I thought as you get faster, you just crash just as much, but at higher speeds. And I was really scared of getting faster. And one thing that's really surprised me is, you know, I'm consider myself a fast B rider. I'm riding faster, but I'm not crashing nearly anywhere near as much as I used to. And in 2015, that's not what I would have expected. I would have expected me to crash just as much because I'm a terrible rider, but just at higher speeds, and it's not the case. And it's kind of interesting how, you know, if other racers out there, you guys might have noticed this as well, as you develop, you just don't crash as much. So that's one thing. If you're a C rider out there, if you're getting into this and you're like, man, I crash a ton, I don't know if this is for me. Just keep that in mind that, look, once you get some seat time, once you get more comfortable on your bike and know how things work, like, you know, keep up momentum and whatnot. Oh, I go gardening here. I get this branch just hanging off me for the next while on my right side. I was afraid I'd get it caught on something and pull my handlebars. But what I was trying to say is if don't get discouraged if you crash, especially if you're just starting out. Keep at it and have fun. And yeah, just don't get discouraged, and you will start crashing less. I promise you that. If not, go watch some of my earlier videos and you will see just me crashing all over the place. It's stuff that's much easier than this. So yeah, if you're here today and you're having a tough time, don't get discouraged. But yeah, this is one of the more challenging hills here, and it was done in the AM race. And it was relentless. I mean, so you get to the top of this hill, and brakes. A lot of times you think, all right, I can get a brake. No, it's like rough up there too. It had a brake about 100 feet where it was nice and smooth, or right here. But then it gets right back into the rough stuff, which is awesome. Yeah, smooth and back into the just bone jarred. And Charlie up there not making mistakes like I wanted him to. Ah. Alright, so this is one of the, I had places in my mind where I could pass Charlie. And down here at the bottom of this hill, well, two things. I thought I could get in this other side here, but that was kind of nasty looking little ditch I was riding in here in a second, right here. But I wasn't sure how easily I'd be able to get out of that. And then there's sand right here. I'm like, alright, if he goes just a little wider than that sand, I might be able to sneak in there. But he got on it, got too much of a gap, and left no room for me to get on the inside. So here I am, still behind Charlie. Oh, and the dirt today was pretty much perfect, unless you don't like eating roost. If you don't like eating roost, yeah, didn't like it so much, man. I don't know, there was just a ton of roost today. Nice, perfect dirt just thrown in my face. Super frustrating. Alright, so if you did this race, you know the name Salamander Hill. Salamander Hill is awesome. It's probably one of my favorite hills that I've raced up this season. It's coming up here. We got this fun field section here. We got a little creek crossing. And then a fun long hill. And this is like, alright, if I'm going to pass Charlie, it's going to be on this hill. Now I was ready to get after it. Alright. So I'm in position. Right, about what, two bike lengths away or so. Enough room where if he makes a mistake, he can kind of get around. Alright, so I'm going around to the right. Then right here I mess up. I get right on his wheel. And then it makes me slow down a little bit, lose my momentum, deflect off the trail, and then this happens. This is what happens when you lose momentum. Rick passes you. No! Well done, Rick. Rick also in the B-Vet class. He's been stalking me while I've been stalking Charlie. And he takes advantage. We made it to the top of the hill. But as you can see, oh wait, not quite to the top yet. Getting there. Now we're at the top. So as you can see though, this is relentless. It's like
look backwards.
Oh, and I'm frustrated because I'm not in first, I'm in third. No. Yeah, I don't know if you heard, I said going backwards in frustration. Oh, and so if you did the AM race, you went right here, pretty much finished your lap. There's about another mile here off to the left that we get to do. So, if you did the A race, you know, this is something you can look forward to if you're moving up next year to the B. Or the A or A class. Hey, skip B altogether, why not? Some people do. Oh, long downhills. Bane of my existence. One thing I started working on here though is not holding all my weight back with my arms. I was trying to squeeze the tank, use my knees to keep me from wanting to go over the handlebars, hold my body position where it should be, a little more weighted towards the back, instead of just all push it, like it's like doing a handstand, you know, like no, use your knees, squeeze the tank, stay back, and it worked really well actually. I was able to ride much more comfortable with my arms. And then, of course, another steep hill. Why not? It's so off camber that if you barely get I'm stuck on a root or something.
Going backwards.
And yeah, I just got past by Dave. And again, I am going backwards. Dave also, who was in the B-Vet class. I'm now, what, fourth? Oh.
Ah.
And what happens when you get frustrated? You start making more mistakes. It's like this compounding thing.
You just want to race my race. Race for your race, Charlie.
I am just pouting like a big baby right now. I want to race my race. I want to be in the lead. Oh, hey. There's Charlie. Charlie made a minor mistake there, and that's one thing you just cannot do in this class is make mistakes. You saw me, I went from second to fourth. Charlie just went from first to fourth. I'm in third now. And man, yeah, one little mistake and boom, people start passing. And relentless, just the hills. It's awesome. Oh, Rick and Dave right here. Thank you, Jeff, for rooting for me. So I go from third to first. All is well in my world for now. But with a course like this, nothing lasts forever, does it?
Relax.
So yeah, tell myself to relax. Race your race. Try to stay on the course. But yeah, this almost everything here is off camber. So if you get just a little off the trail, man, good luck getting back on. That's what happened to me down there. It's just rear tire slides off and you got to get it back on the trail. Yeah, the pine forest. AM guys, I'm sorry, but you missed out on the most fun section of the trail. This is the one section of the whole property that isn't just loaded with rocks, and it's the pine forest here. And it's awesome. Nice, smooth, flowy trail section of trail here. And here as I catch up to Ty in the B class. It's nice. Nice and flowy. Somewhere around here in my last lap, don't make the video, battery's dead. That does like this dumb crash. I couldn't quite figure out why, other than just poor riding technique, I guess, because I was tired. But yeah, fun stuff right here. Pine Forest, don't get a lot of that in Missouri, so we love it when we get it.
Different class.
Yeah. That's the nice thing about being in the lead. You always know the guy in front of you is not in your class. In this situation, that call doesn't work quite as well. Oh, trying to take the alternate lines. It's tough to pass here. It was tough to pass. It's kind of neat if you look at the results for this race. I believe the top 4 guys in the AA class, the pro class, I want to say they were within like 6 seconds or something like that. It was a challenge. I think that just if you got in the lead and you didn't make mistakes, it's hard to lose it. That's my opinion, at least. I could be wrong, but yeah, that's my opinion. I'm sticking to it. So here I try to make another pass. See how this goes.
Come on.
Oh, about wiped myself out with the tree right there. Didn't see it in front of him. Alright, so here I'm coming through lap 1. Still behind Ty. And yeah, good first lap. Rick is only 4 seconds behind me. 2 seconds behind Rick is Dave. And then Josh is a mere 49 seconds back. And alright, finally get around Ty. Booyah. Alright, 4 seconds. Any more of a gap. Actually, I don't know at the time. It's kind of cool. There's a board back there, a sign, a TV screen, and it'll tell you what place you're in, and then it'll tell you the time to the next position in front of you. Oh no, I think that's Brian. Yeah, Brian dropped his bike there. Thanks for letting me around, Brian. Unfortunately, you don't have to, get off your bike in order to let me around. But it's good. It's cool because it'll let you know how far behind you are. Unfortunately, like if you're in the lead, it just says class leader, and I'm like, but I want to know how far back they are. But there's no way to know that. Yeah, another super long downhill. And yeah. So Ian. All right. If you enjoy watching YouTube videos, you enjoy the Missouri race series and all that stuff, check out No Bad Day Films. All right, that's No Bad Day Films. Ian does a fantastic job. He doesn't have a lot of this, this race footage like this, what he does, and you saw him there filming. And what he does really well is just shows why it's fun to come out and race. He has a lot of interaction with other racers, especially the AA guys. A lot of good kind of just insight and just what makes hare scrambling fun. So anyways, go check his films out. I might if I can figure out how to do it, I might put a little link up in the screen here somewhere so you can click on it and go check out his channel. But yeah, No Bad Day Films. And awesome video put together for this race, and look forward to many more. So yeah, anyways, thank you. And Sauler made a hill, and I get it up it relatively cleanly. Had a little kind of a bobble there in the middle of the hill. And yeah, uh-oh. Around somebody else there. Uh-oh. Kinda, sorta. Relatively cleanly. Almost didn't make it to the, well, I made it to the race. Almost didn't race today. After the 100-miler, my clutch was out of adjustment on the Recluse. And, well, it just wasn't, it was slipping really, really bad. And, oh, so lap 2, still in first. Rick is only 36 seconds behind me. So, no, I didn't know that at the time, but still charging. And, yeah, but I almost didn't, I was like, oh, great, my day's over. I thought my clutch plates were, the fibers or something were just ruined or whatever. But no, my Recluse just out of adjustment. Somebody said, no, you just, let's reset it, you know, back it all the way, hand tighten it in until it stops, and then one full revolution, boom, done. I'm like, oh, cool, I can race today, yay! Uh-oh, no, what's going on here? Oh, so I have somebody behind me, and this is completely unintentional, so if I screwed you up here, I am really sorry. Because one thing that's not fun to do is stop right in the middle of something, kind of a challenge. Right here. Something happens, I'm not happy, I stop with, you know, the turn. That's one thing I'm not very good on, is these kind of sweeping uphill turns. Well, we'll see that later on too. I struggle a bit with those where there's this nice bank, right? Because I either don't want to lean enough and I ended up kind of overshooting the turn, or I lean too much and I end up just kind of doing, I think what I did there is dropping the bike, or almost dropping the bike, so I just stopped in the middle of the turn. Oh man. This course would have killed me 3 years ago. Not literally, just emotionally. I would have struggled. I wish I don't know what I was thinking. I didn't walk, I should have been at Salamanca Hill during the AM race. Didn't go there, I was getting ready for my own race. But I should have been there, it would have been awesome. Awesome to film. Next year, I will be there. I filmed it last year, I just forgot all about it. That's the race where Sam, he was in the C class last year, lost his seat somehow on that hill. I don't know. Oh, sun. So, I do not remember this issue as much last year. So what, today is December 19th, in 2 days since the winter solstice. What does that mean? Shortest day of the year. And that means on the 22nd, the days are going to start getting longer. And that means, hopefully, you know, when the race starts at 2 o'clock, the sun will already be in your eyes. Hopefully. January 20th, next race. Hope to see you all there. It's Kilbourne Woods, near Bolivar, Missouri, just south of Bolivar. And, once again, find out more information about the race, go to www.hillbillygp.com. It's an awesome property. Probably my second most frequented course. It's an awesome course. It's a good time. And usually a good turnout. So I hope to see you there. Thanks to the Metter family for coming out there and hosting us and letting us race. So Salamander Hill again. Oh, just listen here for a bit. Love it. I love the encouragement. You guys are awesome. Those kids, man, they're out there just rooting their hearts out for everybody that comes up this awesome hill. You guys are awesome. Keep it up. And then we get a struggle. Once you get speed on this hill and stop this dawdling, this is an awesome hill just to kind of just hold it, you know, keep traction, and like about here is a good speed to have, because once you get enough speed, you're kind of staying in a straight line. You bounce around a bit, but point in the right direction, maintain speed, you're good to go. Generally. other guy just, again, I'll say this again. You don't actually have to get off your bike to let me by. You guys can stay on your bikes. I don't know if you saw that guy over there. Dumped his bike. Alright, what's going on here? Oh, yeah. Okay, so remember I said about not taking turns correctly? I think this is it. Yeah. So, lean in, didn't lean enough, overshoot it, drop my bike. Not cool. And then this is where a comedy of errors starts. Okay, so somebody told me, says, be careful with the recluse, it'll lull you. Uh-oh.
Hey!
There's Rick. Rick is just, he's awesome. I love Rick. It's fun to race against, fun to just kind of bench race with before and after the races. So Rick, you're awesome. Good job, keep it up. But yeah, they said, they had some cautions. One is it doesn't, when you kill your bike, it still rolls. Oh, James King, followed closely by Noah Clark. Battling out. Noah desperately trying to find a passing line, I'm sure. And James desperately not letting him have an opportunity. Okay, I gotta catch Rick. So that was one is they said, if you drop your bike on a hill, remember it'll roll still like it's a neutral. They said the other thing is, they said, remember, if you pick your bike up, it's still running, don't forget to pull in the clutch, because if you're giving it gas, it'll go on you. Well, you know what just happened? Picked my bike, gave a little gas, no clutch in, bike runs away. Oh, lost probably another 40 seconds or so. I might have stayed in front of Rick if I wouldn't have done that Dorco move. Oh well. Such is life. Alright, so lap 3. So yeah, in that little amount of time, I lost 43 seconds to Rick. And I doubt you noticed there, but the TV screen had gone blue. For some reason, something happened and it wasn't working. So I had no idea how far behind it was. So I'm like, alright, still mission, catch Rick. Let's rock and roll. And that's what I'm doing. And also I want to say thank you to Priority Heating and Air. And of course, Smokin' Bob's Barbecue right here. See these signs? They are whole shot winners. They give a ton of money to us. $20 for the big bike race, and I believe $10 for each class. Oh, Travis. So, pulling over right here for Travis. I don't saw my hand like wave past on this side. Right as he cut up to me, dumped his bike on his sand corner there. Travis is the AA class. So here, he is letting me know he is coming up. And he did. Well done, Travis, on the race today. Leaving it up in third. Yeah. And, but anyways, yeah. They give a ton of money into us every race. So, yeah, thank you. Priority Heat and Air and Smokin' Bob's Barbecue. Like I've said before, support those that support us. If you're in Springfield, check them out. Smokin' Bob's. Sunshine and 65. Awesome barbecue, awesome guys, and it's always a good time there. Alright, so as I get tired, I start making mistakes, and I do stuff like that. I think if I would not have been as tired, I would have hit that branch with my bark buster and just kept right on rolling and not had any issues. But a little too tired and a little too big of a bum, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, get up, lose, what, 10, 12 seconds there. 10, 12 seconds that I desperately want, because that's me not catching Rick. Alright, so I'm like, looking for it. Alright, did I catch Rick? I was 43 seconds down. I'm like, oh no, blue screen. No idea. So, now I'm looking. Coming over here, getting the pedal to the metal. Full throttle, light up, WFO. So way over here, I see Rick. I'm like, okay, I see where Rick is. Yeah, that's about 30 seconds is what I guess. Well, I ended up timing it here, editing the video, and then also finally I got the results and looked at that. 55 seconds. I was like, oh my gosh, 55 seconds I was way off of my guess. Anyways, needless to say, this is the last clip of the video. I did not catch Rick. I got second. great job, Rick, on your first win at the B Vet in the Hillbilly GP. And I want to do a shout out to Trevor. Trevor, I met you at this race here today. Awesome dude. Keep it up. I hope you like a new Husqvarna. And then finally, Hunter. Never caught up with you, dude. I want to see you at the next race, all right? And we'll chat there. Anyways, yeah, so like I said, I got second place, 17th overall for the day. And right now I'm first in the point standing through 3 rounds of the Hillbilly GP. So anyways, next race, like I said, Hillbilly GP, Kilburn Woods, January 20th. Find out more, go to hillbillygp.com or find them on Facebook at Hillbilly Grand Prix Off-Road Racing. It's a lot of good information there, a lot of chit-chat, and just a good time. It's a good community. Anyways, Wire Rush Racing. See ya. Bye.